You know what I'm going to do?
I'ma just do it.
Jam. Okay, wait. So I'm not technically inclined. Okay. All right, whew. That message touched me, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but whew. All right. So, I appreciate you guys letting me get back up here and share a little bit more of my poetry with you. So Maya Angelou is one of my favorite poets. And I just love how she's always so positive. Even though all the things that she's been through in her life, the struggles, the trials that she's been through, she always is just positive. She always comes out on the other side with courage. And she's just so inspiring to me. And so I wrote this poem dedicated to her. I won't stand here and pretend I know what it's like. I won't tell you I know the pain of eyes burning holes through the back of my head because my skin color is a name badge saying that I will steal from you. I don't drive around in fear of death by blue lights, and my ancestors weren't stolen from their homelands, ripped from thrones and crowns to become slaves and rape victims. No. And as you sit there and look at me, you may produce images in your head of the life you think I may have, the family you assume I came from, and the privilege I seem to reflect. But I ask that instead of judging me by my own name badge, that you try to understand that life and struggle do not discriminate. You can't choose the life you are born into, the pain and fear that molds your soul, but you can alternate the outcome. You see, history, despite its wrenching pain, cannot be unlived, but if faced with courage, need not be lived again. And when Maya Angelou stated these words out of her mouth, she wasn't only talking about the history that you and I weren't alive to see. She wasn't only talking about how this generation are the only ones that can make a new normal, where heart and soul are what make a human and not the texture of their hair or the zip code where they lay their head. She wasn't only empowering us to change the world and asking us to hold the pen to write the history our grandchildren will read. No, there was more to it than that. She was also asking us to have enough courage to change our own lives. She wanted us to understand that although the ocean that we swim in may be deep and dark in places, as long as we learn to swim and lift our head often to breathe and pray, we will not drown. And as long as we see the sun, we will always be motivated to keep swimming. She wanted us to find beauty in the rubble and audacity in the fear, like a bird in a cage who may not think they can fly because the bars of society and closed doorways of the past have created insecure whispers lingering in our hearts. But we must remember that God has also given us a voice to sing lullabies into our future, vibrate courage into our bones, and harmonize with the sweet sounds of redemption. And I have chosen to use my voice, chosen to not allow an absentee father to determine my worth or a past of men in and out of my life to distort the purity that God has cleansed me with. Chosen to rise above the poverty line that was drawn for me as a child, erase snickers and whispers from the bullies because my clothes didn't shine like theirs, and replace them with diamond-crusted wings that fly with confidence. And this beautiful bird has only begun to sing, and this new voice has only begun to change the course of my history and rewrite the lyrics to my future, so sing with me. Grab your microphone and sing a solo touched by an angel. Find your courage to climb out of your past and vow to never return, because your history won't hold you down and my past won't steal my crown, because I am a phenomenal woman and still I rise. Thank you. So I just want to give one more plug. Drew already plugged it, but we do have a poetry event coming up December 2nd. It's going to be an amazing event. Myself and about 8 other poets in the Charlotte area, Christian art. It will be at this venue, 7:30. Make sure you come out. Thank you.